So this is how we start to cast off or finish off the piece. Basically what you do is your very end of the tail of your yarn on the other side, you start it at this end. Use your crochet hook to pick up one of the loop of the peg like that, and close. If I show you close up, just pick it up, and what you do is by also pick up the second one opposite, and by using, you see that little hook on there, and what you do is loop that off, so you have the first one now inside and the second one on your crochet hook. And by continue doing this, going to the opposite, pick it up and loop it off like that. And what you do is just keep repeating this process. Pick it up, make sure you pick the whole thing, and just, if you find the loop here has gone smaller than you anticipated, just make it bigger. Because I'm using super chunky yarn here, you'll find that the yarn is quite chunky, you probably have to adjust the loop. But all you have to do, if the loop's gone too small, all you do is by pulling the yarn there, and the loop will instantly become bigger. And by doing that, can you see that it starts doing a looping into a line, and continue doing so by keep picking the one opposite, increasing the yarn, looping over, so picking it up like that, and using the hook on the crochet hook, just looping it over. Show you a very close one now here. So picking it up, using the crochet hook, off, pull that down a bit, and use the hook there, just loop it over, up, loop it over, and I'm come to the end. Got two more to do, and this is where you have to be careful, because now that so desperately want to come off the loop, so that the loom just completely come off. But what I do, I got extra step here, so I'll use my other loom, just hold it, loop that over, and that will be my last step. And how you're going to secure this, that's a very important part. Now you've got one active loop, because that literally is still linked to that very end. And what you do is hook that through, hook your tail through, and what you do, pull that through, and now you are secure your scarf. That is finished. But what you do with this end, what I usually do is I will use the crochet hook and thread that through into my scarf, so you will have a finished end. If you're going to have just a normal no tassel end, but later on this project I'm going to show you how to add a tassel onto it, so I'm not going to finish this, or I'm going to quickly show you how to as well. What you do, what I mean is threading it through is like this, just hook it through, so you have your tails inside your existing. So what it is put your loop through and just hook that extra yarn through into the edge of your scarf, so you don't have to cut it off, so it just become part of your scarf like that. So by the time you finish, no one can tell your tail is there. Just keep looping. As it's come to the end, sometimes the yarn will become a bit frilly. So, but you just keep participate. Keep looping until you get to the very end. And when it's come to the sew end like this, I don't do it at the edge. I just gradually pull it, so you see the whole end disappear like that. And when you're doing your, because like obviously this particular scarf, it took me 4 balls of yarns of 50 grams. You will have ends like this sticking out. You do exactly the same using your crochet hooks. Just pull them through. So hide them in between your stitching, so no one can see the ends. Of all the joins. So you just repeat, go back to your scarf until you find all the little ends and just tuck them in. You see, so all the ends were high inside, and now I have finished this wonderful scarf. Will be a great gift for anyone, special Christmas. If you're going to start now, you can start knitting and get all your Christmas presents ready for this year. Thank you very much for watching. I'll show you how to cast on and how to do the tassel in some later program. Bye!